On the track, boy.
Not you not fake, yeah, man, I real like bitch. Fake ass nigga, when I pass like bitch. I get you that me scope, baby, nah, change. I know the even exit, I know the even flinch. I know the rap battle, I know the bull hit. I tell you now, you face, I'm you nah, bitch. I just to keep me game, bro, I not come for bitch. The baby no get waste, like take and sit. Well, I love.
Good day, people. Welcome once again to the One Stop podcast. This is George, and I get my co-host Sajigu.
Sajigu there, so what's up?
And also we get a very important personnel, and I will miss one of Salone's upcoming comedian, actor, great person. Yeah. Great person, and I don't see him.
Model too, right?
Model too, you know. Yeah, Fuad and AKA
only for the
Frysouplova, also.
Yes, sir.
Alright, Frysouplova, that's the AKA. The real name is Fuad.
Yes, sir.
Alright, Fuad, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I want to let you clarify for us if now Frysoup or
Frysouplova.
If I try to offend you in any social media, or if I try to book you for a gig, or
social media is Frysouplova, but you that know me, of course, is Fuad. But social media is Frysouplova.
So if anybody call you Fuad, know this.
So if want to book you for a gig or an event or anything with
Frysouplova.
Frysouplova. So you're not the Frysouplova, not the Frysouplova.
Yeah.
How that name?
Why Frysouplova? Why?
That's the question.
It's just honestly my favorite soup, but it's like my mom's best soup she could cook. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to mommy sabi cook, but fried soup, that's my favorite. Yeah, man, mommy sabi play on, but that's just always been my favorite. I don't know for nobody else. Everybody comes over to eat. I'm telling you, my soccer coach, everybody.
Frysouplova.
Hey man, I like the name. It's very catchy, you know.
I mean, I've heard of a couple other, and then I heard somebody else was there. What was it? Frysoup Sense.
Hey,
Casados. There's a lot of other names. Yeah, but it's okay. That's alright. It's a Salone thing. I'm not tripping, man.
What gets you into the industry, bro?
Okay, my first video I made, I was just like at home, right? I was just at home, I was with my son, and I was just bored, and like, you know how sometimes like an idea just shoot in your head? So it just shot in my head. I made the first video, like my first video, I was saying something stupid like, if you're not Salone and one young baby, just tell and say you like your elbow fat. All women like that because when you tell a woman you like her elbow fat, it actually means you like only jagga and everything. So you take everything, you accept everything. So that was like the first video. I mean, it was like a 40-second video, and people was like, yeah, that's funny. So I just kept on going and practicing and trying harder to get better with that.
You always been get a good sense of humor? Yeah,
because I was raised in D.C., and when you come to America, African booty scratcher, so like you gotta know, like you have to know, like you have to know how to like crack jokes back, or you just gonna suffer. Cause mind you, you going to school from 7 in the morning, you don't leave till like 2-3 o'clock. Just gonna let people talk about you all day.
How old was you when you came?
6. I was 6. Yeah, pretty much. And then like you can't sit around and let people make funny all day. You gotta eventually learn how to give it back.
Get back on them.
Yeah, and then like when you become one of the Africans that actually know how to give it back, the attention is off you now. It's on the next victim.
The next guy.
So when DC?
I was raised on 17th and Euclid Street. That's where I was raised. That's where like my family been ever since. Even my grandma and all them that came here way before us. That's just where they was always at. And that's just where I came to meet them when I came. Other family members went to like New Jersey and stuff. But me, I went there. That's why I went when I came.
You been there ever since?
Yeah, pretty much. DC and Maryland. I don't ever go to Virginia.
So the comedy thing, you just doing it locally, or what's the?
No, like okay, see, with the comedy thing, I never used to look at myself as a comedian, but kind of don't think I have a choice now. I just have to. Yeah, I don't think I have.
Everybody
a choice
is
now.
like gravitating.
Yeah,
looking for what?
Yeah,
next video.
Yeah, but now I'm more focused on like current topics that's happening in America and even in my own country. Like that's more what I'm focused on. Even the modeling and all of that, I've kind of like put that on standstill right now.
Also,
Like,
you used to do modeling?
yeah, like I really went to a model audition. To go do the next step, coronavirus hit.
Oh
so
my God.
yeah,
So
man, everything.
corona victim,
Yes, man, everything
Hey,
just
man,
took a
we
backseat.
all
Yeah,
like
bro.
victims.
Everything took a
So
backseat.
question, right? So it sounds like you have more of a activist spirit.
Yeah, because and that I don't know like how people be seeing things like this happen and they're so like relaxed about it and they're very nonchalant, and that leads me to what the conversation I was having with a lot of the guys I play soccer with. I'm like, y'all don't protest, y'all don't speak up, y'all not vocal about nothing that goes on in this country. But I don't know why y'all think because you're Sierra Leonean, you're like exempt from the racism or discrimination or even the police brutality. Because I said, bro, if you look at the girl that was in her house sleeping that got killed, what was she doing wrong, bro? And Salone people think just because if you go work, you go school, you don't go offend nobody in Plaba, you don't go offend police in Togo, nothing will happen to you. But bro, some people are literally in their house sleeping. What did she do wrong? Whose problem did she go find?
Yeah,
Nobody.
I want to bring a topic. I want to bring a judge. Excuse me, right? You see, there's a detachment of Africans and the Americans. Okay. Now the thing is, what you're looking at is that the Africans will come, right, settle down, have kids, okay, and a whole new generation with a whole new mindset, which are very much American. I don't spend a lot of time in America. I came here when I was young myself. So it's like, I see what you're saying, and it pisses me off too. So it's like, you are here, we're all black,
Pretty much.
and the same thing will affect Americans affecting us too. So if you're going to stand for truth, you have to stand for truth all across the board. You know what I mean? So before we even start the interview, I kind of like pinpoint in my mind, say, okay, this guy is into this thing, he's an activist, and he's a comedian, he's an artist, and he speaks his mind. And this is not something where I know I was gonna get upset and I was gonna go in a rant as soon as this topic come up. But anyway, George, what do you think about that? That detachment.
Well, to me, personally, because me and my wife is a little bit older, so I can relate for the older folks, you know. But I need to talk for everybody. To me personally, it's just the education. Okay, you get to educate people and for me to understand. Say, this, you're right. Because to be honest with you, where we're from, we do protest too, we do all that kind of stuff, but not to everybody. Even in America, the Americans, like white, black, not to everybody, they into that. So that's why they encourage people to come out. So that that detachment, not they blame on anybody and not putting pressure on anybody, not to everybody able to speak out. So you've been frustrated about it, not going to help the situation. So waiting me could just say is you just be patient and encourage folks, because the more you talk to people the more they will understand, say, you know what, I don't need to sit down. But if you get frustrated, then the message will not go across.
Well,
so like I've seen
Frysouplova, what do you think about that detachment?
Okay, this is how I feel, right? Couple points. Number one, when you're African, you have an accent. That's already a problem.
Okay.
So you really can't, as an African sitting at home and you got an accent. It's not like some of us who don't have an accent, but like, okay, like, let's say for some Africans, as soon as you pick up the phone, you call them for a job interview, your accent is already like kind of gonna put you in the back of the list. And this is like a discrimination Africans face too, but it's not as big as a black man going in the store and getting killed, black people getting killed just because of their color of their skin.
But if you're black, you're already in the back of that list too.
And that's what. And that's
one
what
step back of the list.
And that's what I've even told my own parents that I was like, me personally, me and y'all is a different generation. Your generation, y'all was more taught to like just go along with it and chill, as long as you know go film Plaba no can't offend you. But my generation, we're actively outside all the time. I could literally be walking with my own kids And while Allah meets me, what did I do wrong? Nothing.
Exactly right about it.
And then my other point is like, how long do we have to be patient with people who feel like they don't have to speak up? Because slavery was over 400 something years, right? And then now we're in the year 2020, and you still want me to be patient with black people who don't speak up when things like this happen. It's like, me myself, I just can't relate to. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've even like actually done cut off some of my friends. Like I cut them off. Yeah, I like over the George Floyd death.
Yeah.
And then the what was his name? Was it Ahmaud Brooks and then Breonna Taylor? I actually cut off a lot of my friends because it showed me their mentality. And I'm like, because this is my problem. I went protesting with my cousins and my friends, right? I was like I only know 3 other people that I personally know that went protesting. So now, mind you, if I don't went protesting and I'm out here and I'm bringing awareness and putting in all this work while you're sitting at home, now you want to tell me when everything turns around and then we're making a positive step towards something, you want to come enjoy off of my hard work and labor while you were sitting at home doing nothing.
Guess what? Let me say this, okay? I know somebody gonna be the leader, okay? As a bit, like you being out there, is a great thing, and it's even great you representing, because I see you fly at them, and I say, and guess what? I shared that in my WhatsApp group. Like it was good, it was funny because you're doing it in your own field and in your own way. But some of us, they spread the message, not being out there. If I see you stuff and I post that. Yeah, so some of us not gonna be out there like like what you doing, because of everybody is different. But not that we're not feeling the pain. We're feeling the pain. So when you post something out there and I see it, I say, damn, this guy is doing it. Guess what? I feel very, very proud of you. And just because you write that thing in Creole and all that thing, I post that all out there. It was funny, but that was a good message. So behind the scene, I'm doing it.
One exception, right?
So I don't know what you think about it.
I mean, you can't lead if you don't have people to follow. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of okay, let's say me and him, we came here when we were young. We've been here for a while. Me and him could do 1,000 good things to bring awareness to the racist people in this country, discrimination we face in this country. And I had, mind you, I'm doing this, and I had somebody tell me that they can't. I had a Sierra Leone man personally tell me they can't mourn for George Floyd because it's people in Pademba Road that just got killed that he should be mourning for. I'm like, but bro, we're not talking about APC and SLPP. You live in America. You haven't been to Salone for how many years now?
Yeah, you right about it.
And I got mad and I told him, I said, bro, do you not even know that when your child goes for WIC, when your child has health insurance, when you can ride the bus, when you can even the simple right for you to vote, do you know how many black people died for these simple rights, bro?
Even the job and all that.
Even for you to drink at the water fountain, even for you to sit anywhere you want in a restaurant, use the bathroom equally with a white man. Do you know how many black people were killed, how many black people were jailed, how many black people were beaten and tortured just for this simple right for you to walk into a bathroom and you don't have to go to the back of the building where it says coloreds only? I'm like, bro, but this is my problem. Older, I'm not gonna just say Sierra Leoneans. Older,
Africans.
Yes, Africans come to America and they don't take time to learn this country's like oppression and problems that black people have suffered.
I think
all they're taught is go school, go woke.
I think the page is being flipped. It's not just Africans. So the one problem we would get right now, where you say, okay, even the older white people, right? Of course, now you look at America, there's a system that's already been placed. Okay, so that mentality is what we're dealing with, George. So if you look at, if you say, one thing, I can make a mistake and fail, right? I will still be content because it was my idea. You get what I'm saying? Now, when you look at, we are here, right? And we're surviving, okay? Because we'll come, mainly not to the mentality to say, okay, this is now where we're gonna stay. Me, I want to go retire in Africa. Salone.
Yeah, we all.
But some of
You know what I mean?
our kids don't think that way. This is literally the country.
But
they
it's
gon-
the detachment, it's that force feeding mentality where we get, right? Because we got real problem in Africa where the beginning now, the parents, they don't understand why they almost disown you.
Okay,
They'll
before
kick you out their
before
house.
labor on the talk, because girl that talk the more girl talk about me, the detachment side. What thing I will only say is this: you know, most folks, and when you come out Africa, you come out of your hometown, you come here, so you like 20 something, you 30 something, 40 something. Guess what? You come here with a mindset for can hustle.
You're a grown man.
You're a grown man, okay? Time is gone. You kind of mindset for can hustle. Not only for better yourself, but guess what's next? People and they out there way not care about what they are, but they just want that support. They want, oh, I need money, I need this, I need that. So like that pressure they on you for, you know, so you know they get time for even that education. So now the good thing about the generation what they can next, like what they say, what you do now, you begin the mentality we get, you begin to be different because you begin in an American mentality gets like throughout and not get anything like say, oh, pass you taking that salon. So you go see say you parent a mentality about America history go be this, your mentality go be that, you begin mentality go be this.
But let me say
So
something.
like it go down the line.
Let me say something.
So
please.
I never blame anybody for that detachment. It's the education.
He's a representative of what you just said.
Yeah,
He came here when he was 6 years old.
that's what I'm saying.
Look at the man outfit, number one. The man named a Frysouplova.
Yeah.
Okay, so two things. Tells me two things, right? He either make a conscious effort for going and retach himself to in culture, or his parents install that in. Okay, we're talking about the detachment of Africans and America when it comes to struggle and everything, right?
I know I'm calling detachment. Okay, maybe
There's
I
a
don't.
detachment. I
No,
lived through it.
you know, waiting at
I'm
the
living-
word.
living-
Wait at the word. Me go say.
I'm an African.
No, what me go
I've
say
been in
is
America
this.
for-
What
You know
me
what I'm
go
saying?
say
Half
is
my
this.
life now.
Okay,
Half
what
my
me
life
go
in
say is
America.
this. All right, what me go say is this. Okay, the person we go get detachment is I know you want to say you. Okay, now you begin with born. Okay, we when they come, especially the we come older, is connection. Okay, you not even attached to American system. Now connect, you try to connect to the system. So when you come from Africa, you older, you come with you come to a lot of things. You come with culture shock. What you blacks no back in Africa. Not you come with. Now Africa, you look at somebody. You know, most of the time in Africa, you go hold somebody like this, man to man. You know, in although now the culture they change, but as the Ghana, they accept, they understand. Say, man, it's so like it's now connection. The one that way they can connect, they can connect. The one that who born now, so now then they get the detachment. If
I
then
don't think it should matter. What do you think about it? I don't think it should matter. I
It's
think
matter.
it's a moral
But
thing.
it
It
matter.
really is, and a lot of Africans don't have empathy. They don't have sympathy for the things that they. I really don't think it matters what age you go. I really don't think it matters what age you
You are who
immigrate
you are.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Let's-
really don't think so
Let's move on
because
to another topic because you know let
Yeah.
don't debate too much.
because we got a
Yeah,
lot. Look
you
at
got a lot
what
of
look at what
topics.
just happened in Salone last
Yeah.
week with that little girl.
Right.
When it comes to the entertainment thing, okay, like what are the challenges you face as let's just focus on the comedian side, you know.
Okay.
The challenges.
The challenges per se, the challenges. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to none of y'all. I haven't myself faced any challenges yet because for some reason, which is a blessing, people want to work with me. But I know, like going down the road, of course, challenges might come up. But like, it's like the other challenges that like I'm noticing other people be facing. It's like I was telling you in the car. Some people will literally come and talk, sell you a good dream, and then when it's time to execute that, nothing. And that's one thing I hate about Salone people is that nonchalant attitude. Because like, let's say like I come to him, he likes music, and I come tell him, oh, I know this guy that does beats, I know a good producer, I know a good guy that cameraman, I know a
good
good,
thing.
and then I tell, okay, Saturday, me and you, we gonna go meet all these people. Saturday come, I didn't call him on WhatsApp. I didn't FaceTime him. I didn't text him, and then he gonna be sitting there like, bruh,
What happened?
what's up? Yeah. And that is like a repetitive thing I see a lot among Salone people. To talk it is sweet, it's free, but not to execute it. Where were you at now? Like, and remember the first conversation I had? That was what I told you. Well, that's what I told you. I said, bro, I will work with you, but please do not sell me a dream. Then when today comes, I don't see you. Please.
I go through that a lot.
But I believe you do.
Listen, first of all, I get something. It's a game. I say, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, whether it's in a video, whether I'm mixing and mastering, whether in a promotion, whatever it is, right? I mean, man, I like to move on my own time, so I pay you. What do you want for this?
Thank you.
Okay, give me this, that. Boom, yeah, your money. Because I go drink at a club. Take a now.
Take a now before.
What they call man is like, let's say a favor you do me, and then me now I get one mat. So it's like, dude,
I don't
you understand? I'll go to jail. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't go through that. So it's nice, like, and,
yeah, it's a big thing out there. I don't know if what you would I think will be a way out
when people literally and you know this is a simple word, right? Consistency.
Your word is your bond.
Be consistent with people. If you tell me, say, we're gonna go shoot today, don't wait till 2 hours today to tell me, hey Sam, something that come up, me and baby, I forget to say we have plans. But bro, that's why you should know, because you gotta understand, when people are trying to achieve their dreams and work on their goals, they're on your time. You can't do that to people, bro.
Sometimes I just small thing nobody need you for doing.
Small.
And just based on the excuses that me I
Bro, even
like what you just said. So
Oh,
and
okay.
I don't say you probably heard that. Me and baby get plan.
Okay.
You know you baby. Yeah. You say in my mind, la put you baby in. Oh, waiting.
Come on,
just on the page around, like just flip the table around.
It's like, bro, we trying to build some, and that's why I always say, bro, the worst type of people to have around you is people that don't see your dream with you, bro. Because some people, even your friends or family, will literally help your dream die just because they don't have the same effort or energy towards it. Like me, right now, I'm trying to establish myself. I'm literally open and available to work with anybody that's serious. My kid's mom know this. When I say I'm going to go do this today, I'm going to go do it. You know, nothing going to stop me because I'm trying to establish something that will even benefit the family.
You know, George, on a positive note, right? First of all, I think your dream, you're responsible for your dream.
Oh yeah?
Right?
No, yeah.
So
Anybody get it?
Me, it don't affect me if anybody don't see my vision, right?
Period.
Another thing is I read comedians, right? They become funny because they hide pain. How true do you think that is?
It's big time true, because I heard a quote that says, if you could make people laugh, you could make people listen, right? So that's why I always try to put out messages. Like, I might say something funny, but the next hour I say something that makes sense. And then I always be telling people, because like my background, like my lifestyle, how I used to live, and like if you look at some of the people I came up with, some of them is in prison, some is dead, some is still here and they maintaining. So I always try to give people, like, make sure you tell your kids, your son, being a real nigga don't get you nothing in life, bro. Being a real nigga is, that word, real nigga, is one of the biggest traps you will ever fall into.
Yeah. No, for real though,
I'm
like, that is what it is.
I'm
Being
telling you.
real to the street doesn't
Only
take
give you
you
felonies, death, or the hospital, bro.
Yeah.
Being
Like,
a
you
real
be
nigga
real
don't
to
give you
yourself.
nothing.
But again,
Be real to yourself, know who you are.
what has been the biggest gig like you've ever, like, I don't want to call it success.
You feel like it's a breakthrough?
It's a breakthrough.
Or have you experienced it yet? Or right now you're just building?
Well, right now I'm just building, but I feel like the most biggest blessing so far was that when I went protesting, then that sign I made my friend made merchandise for me. She came up with it, and people have been buying it. So that money, half of it is gonna go to the Black Lives Matter movement, and then the other half is gonna go to Salone for charities. She designed a couple of shirts, hoodies, tote bag that put that picture and that put that saying on it. So people have been buying those. So some of the money, the proceeds, is gonna go towards the Black Lives Matter movement.
What's the saying again?
To all the racists, you want me backside. So and then some of that money is gonna go towards Salone because I want to actually put money and effort, time and energy into this. rape culture and all this mess with underage girls, little girls, because we seen what happened. Rest in peace to her. That little girl Khadija, and even before her, it was thousands more before her. The ones that'll come after her, because you can't stop it, but we could for sure put a spotlight on it now and trying to contain it and bring it down to where we probably.
You see, what I like about this discussion now, you making it very, very clear. You see, I said it earlier on that some people are born to be a leader. Okay, it's just that maybe you're not really pinpointing that yet. When you were just saying off just Fred, now I see that you're even doing something to your country back home, and being there, stand for the right of people, you know, who cannot able to stand for themselves. This is what I've just been trying to, like, the argument that we were arguing before. Some people cannot even stand for themselves. You know, even I've even witnessed that. I'm not like me too. I'm not that open guy that, oh, this is not right, this is wrong, this is right. I cannot able to do it. Even like some people are even worse than, whether it's African American, white, black American, they will not able to say anything. But then you come, like, you face somebody that, oh, this thing that they're doing to you is not right.
Yeah.
You see, so like the action that you are taking, you are there as a leader. You know, so what I just want to encourage you is to don't malice or don't cut off all those guys that are not with you. Your role here now is this. You're going to take the leader. You be a leader. You be that guy to sensitize them. It's going to take a long time. They will not, be patient.
Let me say
they will not listen today, they will not listen tomorrow, but guess what? The more you come around them, the more they're going to understand. It will eventually sink down in their head that, you know what, I need to stand up. What you're doing is right. To me, I applaud you a lot. Like I said, I was not there. I'm not able to go. But what you did, man, I posted. I was one of the people that really like posted. Like, I will not lie to you. It was good and it was, it was great. I will not sit down and look at it and just laugh. I will post it.
George,
it is what it is.
Just one thing this young man said was, how can you be a leader when you don't have people that's following you? Me, I think the opposite of it. If you're not with me, you're against me, bro. It's just my mindset right now.
Okay.
Maybe things might change later on, But what we're talking about, I want to ask this question. Do you think the African, when I say African, I'm really talking about Sierra Leone, okay? Because I don't like talking about stuff that I'm not well educated about. So, I'm not Salone man. So, with culture of itself, right? Do you think there's a flaw in how grown men, right, relate to little girls? We go see small picking and go, now I'm with, and this and that, the marrying of little kids, you know what I'm saying, minors, just the way we even treat them overall, man, women, these things kind of really, get me.
So you want,
I want to know this man in viewpoint from his perspective when it comes to African culture and minor little girls. There's a religious aspect in just the idea, say you marry minors, okay?
Then if it's religious, then it's not African culture.
There's a part of that, but also there's African culture.
Okay, let's talk about African culture side. If you go to religious, they're talking about everybody, because if it's Muslim,
that's
it's
why
not only African that are Muslim. You know what I'm saying?
I try my best not to call a specific thing.
Okay.
Okay, and it doesn't have to be one thing. But you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm saying. Okay, that in the reason or the excuse of, say, this is also to do, say, are they married 11-year-old wife, okay, or are they take another wife, are they men this speaking? All that mindset is what I'm talking about. Okay? That's pedophilia.
Yeah.
Alright? We're not gonna America, we can't land that word. It's fucking wrong. So, what do you think about it?
Pretty much like you said, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Like, it's wrong, but let's be honest. You do have, man, let's be honest, in Salone, you definitely have them part them, we get in, young wife them. He'll be like 70. The youngest wife he has is probably 13, 14. You feel me? And why? Is because for make you born and stuff like that. Like, it happens, and the funny thing is, we didn't start seeing pedophilia in America. We started seeing it in our own country, but that's just the problem. It's so normalized in our country is when you really don't see it as wrong, because I'm not gonna lie, you probably grew up in Africa, so you probably seen it. You've seen a couple older men that have younger wives. You feel me? Like, everybody that grew up in Salone know at least 5 older men that have a younger wife that, if that was in America, it'll be totally 2 different things now. He would be in prison.
Lucky asshole.
Easy. He would be in prison, and she would be somewhere else coming up being raised as a child. But because it's a third world country, it's normalized. Like, people are desensitized to that, and
George,
that's the problem.
Do you think that have something to do with, not necessarily that, but just that mindset? You think that have something to do with that detachment that Africans are having with Americans when it comes to like what's going on? Because I think, you know, hurt people, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so me, alright. Let me just let me just say this. Okay, you touched something about the culture. You touched something about, which is very, very sensitive. Okay, I'm not to say it's tolerated in Africa, like especially now we're going to that stage where in the world they revolve. We know it's wrong. It's wrong. Okay, it's wrong. It's just like when they say stealing is wrong, but people are doing it. Okay. So the thing here is this. Waiting me to say here, it happen like in the urban areas. They see that, and the thing we want to church on, which is very, very good, that we need for the more we preach on her, the more we sensitize people. For the one that we don't custom that they say it's right. For me, they don't say it's wrong. How it is, your pride is your pride. You brokenness not for cause.
I get your point.
Yeah,
I get your point. If we attack this thing, if we talk about it,
let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
The whole
we can't.
We're not going to go talking about anything.
We can't talk about it nice.
Because
it's a man's responsibility not to take advantage of a child.
Yeah. I'm against that. I'm against it. I'm against that. It's wrong. It's wrong. There's no way around it. You cannot play around it. You cannot play. I have 3 girls, okay?
I know.
I cannot, I'm not even, man, shit, it's gonna be war. You know what? It's not even gonna be war. Somebody's gonna die. Yeah, somebody's gonna die, you know? But the thing I just say here is this, but the difference here between American culture or the Western and back home, now make I say, the more we talk about them, the more people they understand, the more they know say this thing that they do is wrong.
Then we are responsible for because the thing is 2 things is that one aspect is man and feel say they have to belong. They have to come from a perspective where I'm African and uptight and this is my culture, the whole this thing. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And listen, like you said, right? I came here when I was a grown man. Okay? So, and also say this man 6 and it's no different. We're looking at a time capsule and we're all thinking the same. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah. We're gonna anywhere where you go, you get for adapt. You move to a new neighborhood, you're gonna adapt. Yeah, people around you, you guys become familiar. If you get girlfriend, your girlfriend begin act like you at some point.
Yeah, honestly,
you know what I mean, right?
It's true.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of you adapting and surviving.
Okay, for what I'm not saying we don't talk a lot about the activist stuff. I really like the movement. I like what you stand for. And guess what? You get audience. Don't not feel say you don't get people over there behind you, they support you in place. Okay, so with it behind you, just take the lead, man. Don't be discouraged, eh? I just want to divert with attention a little bit. We'll start with the comedy stuff. You get anything where they in the corner we will not know about? Yeah, what's it?
There's a show coming up.
Okay.
That's all I can say. That there's a show coming up within like very, very soon. There's a show coming. Yeah.
So if the corona,
if the corona allows it, it'll happen.
Is it like a stand-up?
Yeah, stand-up comedy show coming up. Me and a couple other guys like
this Salone
Sierra Leone, but you know, a lot of
like is this something that the people know about right now? So if they go check it out,
I don't want to give too much details because even I don't have a lot of the details because it's in the starting stage right now.
Guess what, folks? when it's materialized, when everything clear, you're gonna know it right from here, the one-stop show. Okay.
Yup.
We definitely want
for
to
sure,
get you on board for about that, and I don't know if you get anything for sale.
Yeah. So you got a lot of different layers to you, right? You're complex, and so as we all know, human beings supposed to be complex. So as far as your career, you do the comedy, the modeling, you're an activist, you know. Have you ever thought of being in films?
Yeah, I really do want to act, but it's not my strong point, so of course I have to work on that, get better, get constructive criticism, because that's one thing Africans don't like is constructive criticism. But it's what yeah, but it's simply what makes you get better. No, it's true.
But that's true.
Constructive criticism is what makes you get better, because imagine if you're surrounded by 10 people that tell you yes for everything. It's not. Come on, how the hell are you ever gonna grow?
Right.
So that's why I always put it on my Instagram. What do you think I need to do to get better at for the next month? Or what do you think I need to improve? Or what would you like to see more of? And I'll be telling people, bro, I'm not one of these crybabies. You could simply tell me the simple, honest truth. Because
so have you been writing jokes? Because I think your introduction to we was that viral video we did. So you get a few of them actually, right?
Writing, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't write nothing.
So now freestyle.
So everything
Just come off the top.
Oh, that's
of my
good
head.
though. That's good.
I don't think I've ever put pen to paper to write anything. Even like the more serious ones, I don't.
But do you think it would be better if you actually write it, if it comes natural, if you actually focus on certain things, certain punchlines? Then, I'm talking about the stand-up comedy aspect.
For the stand-up one,
Yeah, the stand-up.
okay, listen, the stand-up one, I'm not like per se gonna write anything down, but I'm gonna write exactly like 10 things that I want to talk about. But like for me to say, okay, a joke about this, and then let me write a couple jokes about that, because it doesn't matter if I read it for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months straight. As soon as I get on stage, something will change. It's not gonna be word for word. You feel me? So
you're right about it.
Yeah,
you're like joke comedy is one thing where it's spontaneous.
Yeah.
You don't write something today, but how the audience they respond,
it will change.
and
But
straight up.
you still have to hone your skills down.
Yeah.
To,
I mean, I would do that. I don't know, man. All my life, I've just never written nothing down.
Yeah.
Like,
So, but like me take to it, I'm not a comedian, but I listen to it. I like comedy. Like if the movie anybody watches, just if you're not gonna laugh and stuff, I'm not watching it. Like
I write down ideas.
It could be the dumbest movie, but as long as it's fun. Like some of the comedians that I know, like they have strong punchlines. They don't write their stuff. It just be flowing.
you can write an idea what you want the joke to be
but
about.
honestly, though, to be honest, when you look at the great comedians, they write.
They
That's
write
some great
no.
comedians too that don't write.
Okay. Let me tell you this. Dave Chappelle said in his house he has like a bowl that he puts couple ideas he wants to tell a joke about.
Yeah.
But
you're not gonna write like a paragraph.
hell no, I
You're
can't.
gonna say, so you know what?
I can't.
Let me talk about
Yeah, let me
this.
see what I want to talk about. Like that one, yeah, of course I will write when that time comes. I will write
So,
it.
but are you, what did it inspire you when it comes to comedy? Is there any great comedian out there with it? Like,
To be honest, just growing up Sierra Leonean is funny enough. Like because we all have uncles, aunties, grandparents, parents, like cousins. Like if you look within your family, bro, it's so many funny things you can talk about.
What about up and coming projects? Because I
Okay.
definitely want to do something with you, bro.
Yeah,
You know what
I'm telling you, I'm willing to work with anybody. I just don't like people that procrastinate and sell dreams. Cause after a while, if you keep on selling a man a dream, you just look weird to him eventually. It's like, bro, I'm not your girlfriend. You don't have to lie to me or stuff like that. Like, you really start looking weird after a while. You're like, oh, he's not serious.
Yeah.
But, okay, starting tomorrow, because I have this thing now, because we live in the DMV, we all know there's a bunch of cookies in the DMV. Like, everybody sells food. Everybody thinks their food is the best. So now me and 4 other people who are actually qualified food people are actually gonna send out well, we're gonna get in touch with you, or maybe like if your cookery comes highly recommended,
You go show up when I
yeah, like we're literally gonna come to your cookery. Me, Massive, 3 more other people. We got the cameras and everything.
Make sure these people have license, because you know you can't sell.
Okay, so like tasting the food or
Yeah, we're gonna taste your food. We're gonna see what you have to offer. Like what do
You don't never
bring?
go there, so no cook. You're gonna say no more. Say this person. You say this person is a
No,
cook, so they can't compare.
Nah,
Make
yeah,
competition.
like cookery. I don't need license for
And
getting
tomorrow is the first day.
Take American food law.
I swear, that's a big
Say
one.
you don't get permission for self.
So tomorrow is actually the
That's
first
a good,
day of
that's
that.
That's a great
Because
idea.
bro, everybody sells food, and like eventually, like we gonna see.
We're gonna see
Are
what's
you-
up.
Are you? And per se, it's not even just gonna be about the food, like the atmosphere and stuff like that. Like who's the best, and that's how you gonna. Sometimes you gotta light fire on the
grill, and
something.
it you can grill it.
Yeah, and then like when we go.
make I upset this a little bit because we can't close it. If you get for do, I know you're a strong comedian. If you get for do anything funny about the Black Lives Matter, what do you say funny about it?
Oh God. What could be funny about Black
All
Lives
the protests
Matter?
and all, which are the most funny things you see? I know
Testing the potential as a
Hey, man,
something that
the
you're
only
so
thing-
attached to.
The only thing
Yeah,
funny
nah.
I can see about Black Lives Matter is nobody else was outside because of the coronavirus, but as soon as this Black Lives Matter got everybody outside. Everybody like. Can you imagine before this happened? Well, Chris gonna do But after that happened, bro,
Hey.
I had on 2 masks, a shoe, and boom, I went.
You ain't out there?
Yeah, man, but look at the problem now. Is people don't take it serious. Now it's back up.
Well, it was
So
nice.
that's Black
It
Lives
was-
Matter, like you don't believe for that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Come here, you come tonight. So
yeah,
Black Lives
tripping.
Matter.
Now, like, I'm not gonna lie, Black Lives Matter has opened up the world a little bit,
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
has, cause when so many people was out there protesting, people was like, so is Corona gone? No, it's not gone, but
Nah, at least-
some things are actually worth going out there for.
Well, it was really, really nice having you on site.
So
It's I don't know, like we gotta round up because we really, really spent
yeah,
our
keep
time.
it
But
up.
you know what? You always welcome here. You get anything for
Thank
share. After when I don't do a tasting, if one come here
It's tomorrow.
and if one come and share,
Una turn a show now.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you
know, that's
you-
okay.
what's
This the only thing I want to say, right?
Uh-huh.
This one thing I always tell Massive, and I told you too in the car, bro. Salone people think a success story only has to involve one person. A success story doesn't have to involve just one guy, cause you know Salone people bobo and blah. They want to be the bra forever, bro. If you come deal with me, bro, believe me, I really don't care, bro. As long as we're working towards something. Because you might offer something I don't offer. You might offer something I don't offer. So I really don't care to work with any and everybody, bro.
You guys take a video
yeah,
tape.
honestly.
Take a camera with
No, yeah, that's why Massive is there.
Yeah,
So,
we're doing it
so
tomorrow.
Like I said, yeah.
Massive might be shit out.
I left the show open. You
Yes,
guys
sir.
want to come?
Yeah, come.
We'll talk about it.
You can announce
And
the results now.
We can announce the result here.
Man, them results gonna bring Walla, man.
Hey,
No,
man.
listen. You said
no, guess
you said
what?
that's kind of
No, now make when I go out there. Not to for me when I taste them when I
I go taste.
Not to when I go food and
Announce the results.
I want the result.
It's gonna bring Walla, man. I'm telling you. Some people say, what you miss?
Sajigo, I don't know if you get anything for setting.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. I'm loving this. You know, it's very emotional, provoking. We touched on a lot of different topics. Hopefully, we'll not offend nobody.
Pretty much.
So we'll find a little dedicated show to then kind of talk there. So you know what I mean? Because
For sure.
you know, and I really, really appreciate the fact that you came.
Yes, sir.
And you know, I'm fucking with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I like the way, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Fuad, you get anything for telling people and who's will find you Instagram?
Okay, my Instagram is Frysouplova. Make sure y'all support, and thank you for ONESTOP for having me. And the food tasting is gonna go on for a while. Same thing as the beauty competition, and we're actually gonna implement some new things.
What's
to
your
that.
IG too, bro?
Frysouplova, FRYSOUPLOVA8.
I'm really, really glad you forget you on board, Fuad, and you really, really inspirational. You know, inspirational. I think that's the word. All right, I like that. I like what you stand for. I'm not be able to feel you know.
And there's people out there that think I'm not even serious on it.
Yeah,
They told me that.
for real.
I said, but I got Salone tattooed on my face. You don't even know.
Yeah,
it like
Yeah,
this.
right here. But they be like, oh, you know,
But
talking
yo,
Salone back.
listen,
Alright.
listen. If you guys have any questions, any topic you want us to talk about, man, listen.
Yeah, just put in the comment below. You know?
Jugu2610, that's my IG. You know, just DM me, man. You know what I mean? And you know, I'll talk to George, and we can do something like that too.
Yeah,
so subscribe.
Yeah, so for just end everything up, we just encourage everybody for subscribe to the channel. We'll get more thing the people, and your people, please share it. We need the message to go across. Our Sierra Leone business and our Oman business. Before we go forward, we need everybody on board. And I guarantee you, the more we support, the more we get more content. The more we get more content, the more we message go out there. And I believe, see, which one I support, we will really, really do a lot. So when I watch out for the food test result, best cookery na DMV.
Frysouplova in the house.
Alright. We're gonna forget a lot of content coming up again. When I just keep tuning in, and peace out.
Thank you for having me.
Alright.